Hey there guys, it's your good pal Wiggly, and welcome back to more Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations Blind. In the last episode, we finished up the first trial of the case, discovering that Glenn Elg, the victim, had some peculiar things about him on the day of the murder that we need to look into a little bit further before we can definitively decide that Maggie Bird was the waitress, and the only person who apparently saw her do it was Victor, who didn't even see her. And in this episode, we're going to be figuring out what exactly is going on after that super weird trial in the last episode. So how do you think the trial went this morning? It was weird. How do you think it went? It got a bit crazy in there. I just wonder if that killed our chances. Yeah, I guess it did get out of hand. Mr. Kudo's testimony did nothing to help us. Not one bit. Plus, now we don't even know the identity of the waitress who laced the coffee. All we know is what old Mr. Kudo saw, the apron straps and the ribbon. And that the victim was wearing an earpiece when his eardrum was ruptured. That's super weird, and also I don't have any, theories of why that's important, but also there was medication in that ear? But what does that have to do with a poisoning of coffee? Talk about a terrifying case of contradictionitis. That's quite a made-up word. Time to play doctor and find ourselves a cure then, huh? Yeah. We've got to find one for Maggie, or she's going to have a terminal case of guilty. Okay. Well, I'm officially at a loss as to where to start. Yeah, me too. Let's try some brainstorming. You go first. I guess we should try to put Mr. Kudo's testimony to some sort of use. Yeah, that's true. And we need to figure out the identity of the waitress and who the victim really was. Somehow, I think the key to this case has got to be at Trébien. Well then, let's go back there and check it out again. Okay. Oh, and we should drop in on Maggie and see how she's doing too. Okay, so we have two different lines of possibility here. Any ideas? So, anything on your mind? Actually, there is something. I was wondering about Shin Eoff, you know, like what he's like and stuff. Yeah, we haven't really... We ran across him once, presumably him, and, well, definitely him, considering how the judge referred to him, but we haven't really done anything with the guy yet. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot about that guy.
I had to beat you so hard it feels like you was smooching the express train. Phoenix Wright? You saying you, Phoenix Wright? 'Cause I'm Phoenix Wright, the one and only.
Sure, dude. Actually, I've learned a little something about my doppelganger. Huh? You did? What did you find out? Oh, yeah, Maya was working at the restaurant when I ran into Don Fonione. Let's see, let's just say he was such a terrible version of me that I wanted to sue for defamation. What's that guy's story, anyway? What does he have to gain by impersonating me? That's a wonderful question. Did he just happen to choose you because you're famous? And obviously, he did it, according to the, the opening cinematic, unless that's a fake out. Maybe. I don't know. Let's go ahead and talk to Charlie. Hello, buddy. Charlie, a quite decorative plant. He's sort of a keepsake, something to remember Mia by. Sure, the office is a mess, but I never forget to water this little fella. Okay. I feel like that's the same dialogue we've always had. Hey, Maya, I'm a lawyer. That badge is totally useless, Nick. Huh? I mean, no one suspected that Shin Eoff wasn't a real lawyer. That's a good point. I bet he didn't even have an attorney's badge. I guess you're right. Or maybe he did have one, and maybe he switched your real one for a Fugazi. My badge? A fake? That's a good one, Maya. He's so shooken up by that. Why the nervous laughter? Aha, I knew it! Your badge really is fake, isn't it, Nick? No, it is not. Okay, well, I guess, first and foremost, let's go say hi to Maggie. See how she's holding up. I guess Maggie's still in questioning, okay. But we've got questions to ask her, too. Maggie! Maggie! Keep it down, Maya. This isn't a playground, you know. Okay. Trébien, then? Empty, as usual. Yeah, and it's lunchtime, too. That's it! Come on, come on, come on! Who's this? Hey, that sounds like... Oh, there he is. Now just call an 8, pal. Come on. I know you can. He's getting really worked up about something. Is he playing bingo or Keno? No, that's the wrong number. Ah, looks like an 8 would have only netted me $5 anyway. Oh yeah, the lottery tickets. What a ripoff. What's the problem, Detective Gumshoe? Huh? Oh, it's you. I was I was just... I was just listening to the radio, pal. To the radio? Hey, Detective Gumshoe's having lunch here. He is, and he's having the twin tea set. Why? What can I say? What? There aren't any waitresses working here as far as we know. How's the food? So, did you like the twin tea set? I've never paid that much money for lunch before. I was so nervous my hands were shaking. So, how did it taste? Well, for 20 bucks, I guess, I don't know how to describe it, really. It was delicate. What a word. Delicate? You mean you liked it? It didn't taste bad to you? What's the matter with him? Looks like he's thinking. That's it! I've been trying to think of the right word to describe the taste. And I just realized, it's bad! That's it, it tasted bad! It's just kind of hard to admit it to yourself when you pay 20 bucks for it, you know? Sunk cost fallacy, baby. Maybe he should have found out about the price after he had finished eating. Hey, Nick, maybe that's why Glenn Elg came here. Maybe he heard about the super fierce twin tea set. Doubtful. If by fierce you mean fearsome. Speaking of Glenn Elg, that reminds me. We still hardly know anything about the guy. Why don't we ask Detective Gumshoe what he knows, seeing as he's here? Okay. I guess... Hey, what do you know about Glenn, my man? This guy was a real programming genius. They called him the walking computer at the place where he worked. What happens when he crashes, though? Does he just stop moving all of a sudden? He wasn't literally a computer, Maya. That is the most exasperated I think Phoenix has ever been with her. Anyway, there's nothing between Maggie and the victim. Yeah, that's what we found yesterday, too. Hey, Detective Gumshoe, don't you have any information that's a bit more fun? But fun? Oh, I know. So, have you paid a visit to where Mr. Elg worked yet? You might as well. Probably a good idea. His workplace? Where's that? A computer firm called Blue Screens, Inc. Yeah, we found that out last episode, Maya. Something like that. Sounds like a real stable company. It really does not, but okay. This could be fun, Nick. Let's go. Computers aren't really my thing, Maya. We'll be fine. I know all about that high-tech stuff. No, you do not. I wonder about that. I don't believe you, Maya. I'm sorry. It's just around the corner from this joint. You should take a look. A computer firm called Blue Screens, Inc., huh? Okay. Well, now we have another destination, but flavor text, boys. Today's trial. This is a nightmare. How am I supposed to look Maggie in the eye now, pal? You really drove her into a corner, you know. You always blow apart my testimony. Why of all days didn't you do it today? Sorry, there just weren't any holes in it, for once. Yeah, what happened? Usually your testimonies are like Swiss cheese. So, Swiss cheese? Would he have preferred crumbly like aged Parmesan? Anyway, this case has already been ruled on. There shouldn't be any holes left to find. So, did Maggie say anything to you about me, I mean? Well, how did she put it again? Don't tell him. I can't believe Detective Gumshoe. I hate him, sir. I mean it. I don't ever want to see him again. God, something like that. Please, Detective Gumshoe. I didn't mean... Why? Why is this happening? He's banging his head against the wall, Nick. Oh, man. Poor Gumshoe. Dude, you okay? The radio, huh? So what were you all excited about earlier? Huh? That's right. You said you were listening to the radio or something. Oh, that was nothing. I wasn't excited. Come on, Detective Gumshoe. You can tell little old me. What were you listening to? Nothing, really. It was just the, daily exercise show. You were listening to the lottery numbers. It's pretty obvious. Oh, Gumshoe. Come on. One lock? What the? A psych lock? Really, man? I thought we were past this. Ha ha ha. This lunch special's lobster sure is great. Then why are there tears in your eyes? Oh, Gumshoe, what's your prompt? Why are you hiding the radio? I can't believe this. You of all people. Alright, Detective Gumshoe, tell me the truth. What were you listening to? No way, pal. Now that you've made a big thing out of it, I'm not gonna tell you. We'll see about that, pal. Considering all the noise you were making while you were listening, it's pretty clear what kind of radio program it was. I'd say it was related to... We have the lottery ticket, don't we? Yeah, it was the lottery. Yeah. I'm right, aren't I? You were listening to the lottery results, weren't you? You thought you'd try to win big just like Glenn Elg did. It's like you can see right through me. Oh, please. Come on, dude. Huh? I've cracked him already. See, pal? That's why I said it was nothing. Why are you embarrassed? It's the fucking lottery. Who cares? How much money did you spend? I'm usually pretty lucky, so I figured I'd give it a try. Are you? What's with everyone in the lottery? So, how did it go? I won 50 cents. It'd be better to win nothing at all than half a lousy buck. I was so mad. Yeah, I know the feeling. I bought the same kind of ticket as Mr. Elg, see? And they've got this special radio show where they announce the winning numbers. They even do the drawings live on the air. It's intense, pal. I bet that's what Mr. Elg was listening to on the day he was killed. Yeah. What time is it now? It's just after 1:30. Sorry, that was Phoenix. The lottery results always broadcast at the same time? Yeah. Look, I got this flyer when I bought the ticket. Okay. Experience the most thrilling 10 minutes of your life every Monday at 1:30 p.m. Millionaire Radio, that sounds cool. Well, our man died between 1:30 and 2:30. So... Huh. And again, why is the earpiece in his ruptured ear? I want to try it, Nick. Then buy a ticket, Maya, with your own money. Yeah, you should have at least like 300 ways to save money at this point. Anything else, like, of note? This must be the table where the murder occurred. I guess so, with all the police tape around it. And that stain must be from the poisoned coffee. Don't go licking the tablecloth. Yeah. Okay. I'm not really seeing anything else. Is there anything else I should ask Gumshoe about before I go? I don't really think so. Maybe present this to him. Apparently, everyone's listening to this show now. That's because everyone wants money. Yep. They say that the victim, Glenn Elg, was really into gambling. Yep, you can't beat gambling. I love it too. I won $500 last night playing cards with Nick. Huh? We were playing for money? Of course, so you better pay up. Oh my god. You're a smart one, waiting for a cop to be present before asking for the cash. That was funny. I like that. Okay. And where did his medication go if it was just ear cream? Where did it go? Is there anything new in the kitchen? Huh? Mr. Armstrong's talking to someone. Oh, it's her. I forgot about her. I'll be back next month.
Oui, naturellement. I will be waiting for you.
If you haven't got it by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hot around here.
No, I will have everything ready, I promise.
I love fire, you know. Oh my god. I love the way it crackles. This is something else.
No. Stop it. I beg you.
I love the ascending. Then don't let me down. I'll be watching you.
No, this is not necessary. You can trust me, mademoiselle.
Talk to anyone, and I'll drive a knife right through your heart. We really have a yandere character in Phoenix Wright. I never in a million years would have expected this.
No, you do not have to worry. You know, you worry far too much. Maybe this will help you relax. It is the oil of sandalwood.
Every time she shows up, I do love raw meat from time to time. I'll be taking my leave. Goodbye. For now. Who was that?
I have the shivers. I must rub some of my oil all over my body before I becomes a nervous wreck. There. Oh, oui, that feels good. Oh la la. Excusez-moi, monsieur. My eyes. Your eyes? If you have trouble with your eyes, you need this, the oil of sandalwood.
Isn't this just the leftovers of what you were just using? Okay, Armstrong. Hey, who was that? So, who was that woman you were just talking to?
Ooh la la, you saw that?
Well, yes, sorry. So, who was she? She looked so polite and graceful. What?
Polite? Graceful?
And she likes raw meat and fires, right?
I'll be back next month. Oui, naturalmente. I will be waiting for you.
Or I says naturellement, maybe? Mon? I don't know. If you haven't got it by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hot around here.
No, I will have everything ready, I promise.
Okay, I thought we were going through the whole damn thing again. Now that I think about it. Hey, Maya, I think it's pretty clear what kind of conversation they were having. You think so? Well, then let's show him that piece of evidence and see what happens. What? Piece of evidence? Oh, it's about your dead, isn't it? Ah, okay. You don't exactly have many customers, do you, Mr. Armstrong?
No, you are right, monsieur. But perhaps that is the perfect time for you to visit me, no? That way I can give you my undivided attention and cook for you la dish supreme.
Putting on a brave face, huh? That's what girls do, Nick. What do you mean?
But you are right. Business is very difficult these days. Perhaps their name isn't a problem. People do not understand it. They think it is Trés. I just want people to think that my restaurant was exclusive.
But they think you just serve fast food on cheap plastic trays? Nick, that's the kind of thing that can make a girl cry. Have you forgotten that Mr. Armstrong is a man, Maya? Look, I don't want to get into that.
But this restaurant is my life. It is everything to me.
He can be whatever he wants to be. They, she, I don't know.
It will defend it. I will defend it to la finale. No one will take it from me.
Okay. Maybe your debt will.
So long as that paper exists, I am but a delightful angel with a broken wings.
An angel, huh? Doesn't bode well when you think about it.
Oui, they kept harassing me month after month. In the end, I had to give in. I agreed to help them.
Help them? With what?
Ma bien sûr. If I did not owe them the money, I would have refused. But my hands were tied.
Are you an accomplice? Please, what did you agree to help them with?
No, I cannot say. If I tell you that woman, she will slice me up and eat me with the salad garnish.
Ew. I hope he doesn't mean that he'll literally be sliced up and served with garnish. I mean, maybe, considering her. I'm going to guess that woman has something to do with your loan contract, am I right?
Ah.
Please, Mr. Armstrong, tell us about that woman. Come on, who is she? The woman who was here earlier. I take it that she's,
Why has it come to this? What a tragedy. Suddenly I find myself so deep in la debt. It is a sign of la bad world we live in, huh?
No, I say it's more of a sign of la bad culinary skills.
The woman who was here, the scary woman, she's from the loan office.
Loan office? Is that where you borrowed $500,000 from?
Oui, tender lender, it is called.
Catchy name. Just hearing it makes me want to borrow some money.
Please, you must not borrow from them. You must know, if you must, no more than $10.
$10? Sounds like your whole monthly stipend, Maya. Hey, I get a bit more than that, thank you very much. So Tender Lender is the loan office you borrowed $500,000 from, huh? I wonder if they've got anything to do with this case. Okay.
I am a weak woman. When I am upset, I have to buy something to cheer me up. Thanks to him loaning me the money, I have to pay back $500,000 now. I am like his slave. I have to do everything that he tells me.
There's so many, inflections that make the whole thing hard for me to comprehend on first read. It's so hard to blind read this out loud. Who is he? Who's this he?
La Tiger.
Tiger? The Tiger?
Oui, he is the manager of the Tender Lender, a terrifying man, la big city mobster. When he shouts at me, my knees are trembling and his voice is ringing in my ears for 3 days. As soon as I hear the noise of the battered old scooter,
okay.
He rides, I start to cry.
A big city mobster who rides a battered old scooter. I think we found our man. Does this guy resemble me by any chance?
Oh, no, no, no. This man has a presence, a most formidable personality. Although, he does have the spiky hair just like you. There is a resemblance there, I suppose.
Sounds like this loan office is worth checking out after all. 100%.
If you want to visit the tender lender, it is just beyond Vitamin Square.
Hey, Nick. If you need money, I can loan you some as long as it's less than $3. Oh, Maya. Thanks for the offer. Just beyond Vitamin Square, huh? That's sweet of Maya. Okay. Also, that bottle, I keep remembering that bottle we found in that box. What's up with that, my man? I don't really think there's anything else here at the moment. The diary. Now, this is one large mirror. I bet this is where he makes himself look pretty. Clarice Armstrong's bedtime literature. Yeah. Okay. Same old, same old. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on over somewhere else. Okay, nope. Nothing else I really need to talk to Armstrong about at the moment. Well, I'm gonna head back to the precinct now. Okay. We've got a big meeting starting in a bit. About Maggie's case, you mean? No, that's pretty much wrapped up now. There's another big case going down at the moment, so she's been pushed aside. Really? Okay, well, see you later then. Bye! Is this case important right now? To the plot? Oh, welcome back. You better get going, detective, or you'll be late. Actually, I kind of got a favor to ask. It's a big one. A favor? Yeah, it's for, Maggie, actually. I was kind of hoping you'd give this to her for me. Aw. What is it? It's a lunchbox. I got up early so I could make it. I've been really worried about her. She looked like she'd lost a lot of weight. Detective Gumshoe. How many weenies are in here? There's not a person on Earth who could down this much meat. You think? I love weenies. I can't get enough of their tender juiciness. Context. So will you give it to her? It took me ages to make, so please say you will, pal. I can't exactly say no, can I? Okay. Fills the stomach with love and plenty of weenies. Maybe I'll eat it myself if I get hungry. Don't forget, okay? I'm counting on you to give that to Maggie. Okay, I won't forget. In fact, I'll go over there now. He's finally gone. Okay, detention center. Is Maggie here? No? Damn. Okay. Criminal affairs department. Looks like Gumshoe's not here. Yeah, he's in a meeting. Never mind that. What's going on? It feels different in here somehow. You think? Yeah, everyone seems to be on edge. What are you doing? Call in the officers for the briefing, quick. What's going on? Can't you shut down the station's server? Chief, quit playing on the internet. But my email pen pal, Leet AZN Princess? Whoa, that is quite the name. Save it for later. I'm turning it off now. No! Leet as in princess. Whatever. Everyone's keeping busy in here, huh? Keeping busy. More like panicking, if you ask me. Something going on? Something big. Yeah, what is happening? Hey, what's going on? This must be the chief of detectives here. He looks lost now that the power to his computer has been cut. Oh, well, I guess I'll just have to write her a real letter instead of an email. Alternately, you could just write up some reports. Just a suggestion. Dear Leet as in Princess, how are you? I'm okay. Is it supposed to be Leet Asian Princess? Maybe? How was the show last night? Wow, what an awesome job. Maybe I should send in my resume and become a chief. Yeah. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Come on, brain. Even pickpockets can have their pockets picked. That's a keeper. Better to go with something that doesn't sound too much like a slogan. He must be coming up with slogans for a crime prevention campaign. But I'm not sure even he knows what kind of crime he's trying to prevent. Nope. Doesn't sound like it. Okay. So something's going on over here. Pretty odd. Okay. So to Trés bien, and then, Let's check out Blue Screens Inc. first. Oh, wow. This is an interesting looking place. Wow, this place is so high-tech, you can almost smell the electricity in the air. What? It's a computer firm, Maya. They can't work without electricity, you know. Who are you? Oh, hi. I like your design a lot. Oh, hello. I'm sorry, access is restricted to authorized personnel only. This is a computer programming laboratory. There are far too many trade secrets that could be leaked. Wow, what secrets? Everything you see here is classified. No information can leave this building. Understood. Who is this woman? She's like a robot from some kind of whacked educational show. My name is Lisa Basil. Okay. I'm the company director. The director? She's human? She seems more like a ghost in a shell. Really? Okay. And that thing over her eye. Isn't that the same device as Glenn Elg's? Yup. That's a DMH, right? Nice try, but it's the other way around, Maya, an HMD. All of my programmers here at Blue Screens Inc. are supplied with HMDs. I'm gonna try to read her a bit more robotic-y. Then, do you write programs too? No, I just enjoy wearing this. They are pretty cool. I wouldn't mind one. Okay. Well, what's going on, ma'am? So, what exactly is this firm's business? I will try to simplify it so that you can understand. We analyze the data management systems required by certain branches of industry, and then deliver optimum operating systems and source-level components to them. Huh? You lost me on the corner of analyze and management. It doesn't matter. They analyze stuff. You got that much, right? The software we produce is distributed on CDs. Okay. Oh, hold on. MC Bomber. Was it not a mixtape? Was it like a virus? Maybe? Potentially? Wait a minute, and the police office was just shutting down their computers. Interesting. CDs? Yes, compact disc. Digital optical storage media. Of course, CDs are used for software as well as music. It's a small firm, but all of my employees are first-class programmers. Let's ask one of them what they're doing. Excuse me, what are you working on right now? I'm researching the impact of time-slicing common areas and multi-thread and logical access to shared global variables. Obviously, program structures heavily influence response time and performance. The codependence of global variables and the memory overhead is vitally important to the success of the execution. Well, you get the idea. This is the sort of thing we are involved in. Did you good people follow all of that? Yeah. Your blank smile just said otherwise, Maya. I didn't follow any of that either. What happened? You know about what happened, right, Miss Basil? You mean about Glenn being poisoned? Yes, I know. It's terrible. Can you tell us anything that might be helpful? I don't think so. A police officer was here earlier too. But I couldn't tell him anything either because the waitress who committed the crime has nothing to do with Blue Screens Inc. Oh. How about Mr. Elg's desk? Have you cleared it out already? No, not yet. It's this one, right in front of you. If there's anything that might be useful to you, you are welcome to take it. I guess there might be a clue here somewhere. Okay. Well, thanks, Lisa. Appreciate ya. There's a whole bunch of stuff just piled under his desk. What is this? Wow, look at this mess. Are these all lottery tickets? Looks like they're all betting tickets. What kind of betting tickets? For betting on which horse will win a given race. They're horse racing tickets. Okay, they're not lottery. Oh wow, his drawers are stuffed full of these. Looks like they're all losing tickets though. Of course. There's over 500 of them? Good God. This many tickets would get you, what, $1 down at the recycling center? But I didn't know you were so hard up that you try to profit from the dead, Nick. I'm just taking them as evidence, Maya. Okay, Whoa, look at this desk, Nick. What a mess. Looks pretty average to me. But you can't get any work done with everything all over the place like this. You think? Real whiz kids can work under any conditions, you know. She's trying to hint that I should tidy my desk more. I'll clean up my desk when Maya stops asking silly questions. No hurry then. Hey, this calendar. What about it? If this is another hint about tidying, you can forget it. Someone's marked December 3rd in red pen. December 5th. December 3rd? That's the day Mr. Elg was murdered. Is there anything else? Yeah, it says, meet with the tiger. Well, this is... wow. This is all coming together. The tiger? On December 3rd, the day of the incident, there was a note saying, meet with the tiger. Okay. Anything else? What are you up to? He's really pounding that keyboard, isn't he? Wow, I bet that's where the pro and programmer comes from, huh? I guess I shouldn't be resting on my laurels. Gotta expand my skill set and all that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe I could become old Seedy's apprentice. Oh, no, don't do that. And what about your spirit medium training? Yeah, that's a bit more important. Hey, look, Nick, it's a supercomputer. It looks like it's really smart and wise, doesn't it? Computers are only as smart as the humans who use them, Maya. Topical. That explains why we don't use the computer in our office. You work there too, Maya. Yeah, but at least I'm... Please, don't argue about something that's so trivial. Otherwise, the computer will laugh at you. She said she'd laugh at us, Nick. She's a human, Maya, not a computer. I'm not so sure. I mean, the other guy was the walking computer, so what the hell does that make her? Okay, Lisa. Well, do you know anything about Glenn's betting problem? Would you mind taking a look at this? I'm sorry, that data is super admin restricted desktop access password protected. Super admin restricted desktop access password protected? What? This is madness! No, Maya, that is... What? You've got to be fucking kidding me! They didn't write that! No! What? I am blown the fuck back. I don't even think that meme existed when this game originally came out. This game came out in like 06, right? So this is 100% on the translators. I mean, obviously, I don't think that This Is Sparta meme did anything in Japan, but my god, what a throwback. Fucking ancient. She won't tell us unless we say the right code word. A code word? Sesame. If it's not Sesame, then it must be her mother's maiden name. That's how it always is. Is it Hunter 2, maybe? There's no point in having a password if it's always the same thing, Maya. I guess she just doesn't want to talk about this. Maybe we should focus on asking about Glenn Elg. What do you say? Sure. Okay. I mean, that was kind of about Glenn Elg. The CEO of Blue Screens Inc. and Glenn Elg's boss, absolutely not a robot. Tell me more about yourself. Really? Okay. That's also Sparta protected. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I can't believe that. About Mr. Elg. He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. But he did suffer from 1 or 2 bugs in his personality. Oh? Like what? He was a bit of a loser. Perhaps that would be the best way to describe it. That's what got him into trouble. What's the matter? He was a top programmer. I would even say he is a genius. So he was really no trouble at all. A model employee. Hey, wait a minute. Just now you said something about him being in trouble. We've got to find out what this trouble was exactly. Tell me about his troubles. About Mr. Elg. Was he in some kind of trouble? I'm sorry, why would you think that? I thought you said something about it just now. He said he got himself into trouble because he was a bit of a loser. Oh. Okay. Very well. 3 Cyclops. I guess Mr. Elg is like every other man with his own pile of secrets. Okay. Well, I guess let's go ahead and check out what the prompt is at the very least. Never hurts. So, how about you tell me what kind of trouble Mr. Elk was in? I'm sorry, sir, but we don't deal with troubleshooting here. Perhaps you'd like to speak to someone in customer service. What's she talking about? I guess I better just take a shot and see where it gets me. Miss Basil, let me ask you something. Did Mr. Elk's trouble have something to do with this? The betting tickets. What is that? A bunch of horse racing tickets, all losing ones. With that many tickets, you could get $1 at the recycling center. You good people are very, very bad. Cashing in on others' misfortunes is immoral. Is that a whiff of hypocrisy I smell? True. But what is the relevance of these tickets? The victim, Mr. Glenn Elg, he had a gambling habit, didn't he? I don't think that's a logical conclusion based on the facts. Everyone likes to go to the races from time to time. Yeah, but not everyone buys this many tickets. Anyway, I don't believe that proves anything on its own. You're right, but I'm not through yet. Mr. Elk's gambling wasn't restricted to horse races, was it? It was also the lottery. The lottery, horse racing, he bought a lot of tickets and lost a lot of times. That's gotta have hurt his wallet pretty bad, don't you think? Oh, she's emoting. Maybe bad enough to be the cause of some pretty serious trouble, perhaps. No! You are right. Glenn did have a gambling habit. You good people must not follow his example. Do you understand? Trust me, even if I wanted to, I don't exactly have the money to buy any. Every time we get any money, it goes toward dinner or something. But if you win, there's no problem, is there? And Glenn Elg had a winning ticket, didn't he? For $500,000. Yeah, but it's hard to imagine how he could have been in trouble then, isn't it? It's true that Mr. Elg won $500,000 in the end, but that wasn't his first stroke of good luck. He was deep in trouble before that. Deep trouble? What do you mean? Mr. Elg's real problem was with someone or something more terrifying and ferocious. Okay. Had to be this tender lender, and we don't have that path forward yet. So, let's go ahead and check that out. At least we got more of a dent in her than we usually do. Oh, the scooter's here. Okay. I don't see any sign of Mr. Kudo, do you? Maybe he went to buy another ton of bird seeds. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't be here anyway. At least, not for now. Besides, any more seeds today and I'm liable to turn into a real phoenix. Oh, man. Scooter, hey. Hey, check this out. I wouldn't get too close to that if I were you. Otherwise, you might be in for a shock. My phony must be lurking someplace nearby. Just imagine, a tiger, loose in the city. Meanwhile, the real phoenix is standing like an abandoned chick, lost in a vast urban jungle. Huh? Don't worry, someday you'll grow up and become a ferocious tiger too. Don't lose hope. Why is she trying to pep talk me into becoming my phony? I would hate to play a game as Shin. Tender Lender. Let's go say hello. January 7th, Tender Lender. Win through compromise, huh? This place gives off a really strange vibe, doesn't it? Looks like the tiger is in his lair. And that is, as they say, a very good thing. Welcome. Talk about a creepy voice. It makes your soul want to shrivel up and die. Hello. You're here to discuss a loan? No, not exactly. The manager is away at the moment. Wait quietly, please. She's gone, just like that. I guess we'll just have to come back another time. But this is the perfect opportunity, Nick. This place reeks of suspicion. Come on, Nick. Let's take a look around, okay? Do you think it'd be okay? Of course. No one will ever know. Coffee? Ah! I'll leave it here for you to enjoy. Quietly. Yes, thank you. Do not touch the desk, please. She's so fun. I like her. Nick, let's get out of here. Now she wants to get out of here. Coffee, huh? Also, I just realized Maybe. She kinda has a similar hairstyle to Maggie. She's quite a bit thinner, though, I think. Maybe? Not that Maggie is large, but this girl is tiny. What's this? It's a punching bag. What? No way. You wouldn't catch me walking around with a bag like that. What do you mean, walking around? The design's gross to start with, and it's way too heavy to be practical. And why is it called a punching bag? Don't people know messenger bags are in? I knew it. I was right before, back at Tribulations. Paris fashion is more my thing. I really, really hope she's pulling my chain on this one. Maya. Girl. That's one impressive desk on one impressive rug. It's solid gold, Nick. Gold! Just look at that shine. Only real gold shines like that. Would you really want such a shiny desk, though? I don't know, but let's see what it's like to sit at a solid gold desk. Wow, I'm completely dazzled. That's because it's completely dazzling. I can see up my nose in the reflection. That's got to be really distracting. So the desk isn't practical. No surprise there. Okay. CD. There's a CD player on the desk, but the desk is so loud, it's a wonder you can hear it. The lid's open. I wonder what kind of music the tiger is into. Have you finished the coffee? Yes, thanks. It was lovely. So, you drank it all? If you touch anything else that doesn't belong to you, there's always another cup. It's so blatant. It's so blatant who did it. It's so blatant that it cycles past feeling like a red herring back to being suspicious again. That coffee, it was laced with something. I'm almost sure of it. Nick, my stomach, it's killing me. Oh, wait. Maybe it was just the burger I ate for breakfast? Maya. I sure hope so. We better take a look at that CD while we're still alive and have the chance. What the? What? It's not the Rocco soundtrack, is it? Claw of the Tiger, please. It's a demo CD. The artist's name has been handwritten on the disc in pen. MC Bomber. Okay. What? This must be the CD Maggie told us about. Let's listen to it. I bet it's heavy metal. No way. That woman will make us drink more coffee if we do. Okay. So now we have another link. We basically have proof that somebody here was at Tribulations that day. So why? My working theory, I think, is that this is a virus. And Glenn, I don't know what Glenn's purpose for it was, but maybe the tiger stole the CD and just somehow wiped the police station's computers? Or maybe I'm thinking way too hard about that. Win through compromise. I wonder what that's supposed to mean. It must be something if they took the trouble to frame it like that. Yeah, well, it still doesn't make any sense to me. That's Tenderlender's guiding principle. Oh? I love the little... That's so funny to me. Every time she fucking shows up. Compromise the customer to win. Oh, I see. How about you, Nick? Yeah, well, as long as we don't have to compromise my hair, I'd say we're okay. That's one slogan no business owner should ever explain to their customers. Ugh. Okay. Hey, look at this Parisian-style coat. It's so chic. Looks more like a pimp coat to me. Guess I haven't got an eye for fashion. Hey, look at this. This suit is the same color as the one you wear, Nick. Ah, and it's got an attorney's badge on it. I just see. Ooh. The same color as my suit. Ah! Keep your voice down, Maya. Nick, you gotta take a look at this. Some cake? Ah! I'll just leave it here for you. Yeah, sure. Thanks.
Just wait here quietly. Otherwise... Sure. Did you hear that, Nick? Wait quietly, she said.
Yeah, sure.
I have my eye on you. Only so I can take care of you. Understand? I'm scared, Nick.
So? What were you getting so excited about before?
Look, on the lapel of his suit. It's fucking cardboard. That's an attorney's badge. Is the tiger a lawyer? No way, look at this thing. It's made of paper.
Perfect. We now have proof he impersonated us.
For some reason, your badge suddenly looks really cheap to me, Nick. Why doesn't anyone recognize an obviously fake badge when they see one?
Because we live in Japanifornia, Phoenix.
Oh no, someone's dropped the ashtray on the floor. That's going to be a nightmare to clean up.
Yeah, it's all over the rug and everything.
I accidentally knocked over a really big space heater once. Cleaning up was such a pain. It was one of those super antiques where you have to burn a ton of charcoal.
How did she manage to knock one of those over? Aren't they supposed to be super heavy?
Oh, hey! There's a book of matches here, too.
Matches, huh? Places don't give those out much nowadays. Hey, wait a second. It's from Trébien. Man, we have so many linking threads here. It's kind of insane. What is it? Look what's printed on his cover. It says Trébien. Perfect. This place is a fucking gold mine. After a fashion, I suppose. These matches would come in handy. We might be able to use them. Yeah, the pilot light for the office boiler keeps going out. Swing and a miss, Maya. Swing and a miss. Whoa! Here he is. It goes on for so long. There's no way I could even do it if I tried. Ah! Come out from under the desk, Maya.
What are you two snooping around my office for?
Nothing. We were just...
My precious carpet. You've got ash on my rug. You're gonna wish your ugly feet never came through my door.
It wasn't us. It was already like that.
Yous wanna argue with me? Is that what you're doing? You think yous can take me on? I'm gonna flatten yous two into pancakes and turn yous into my new rugs.
Ah! Oh.
Don Tigre, you're back. Ah, that voice. It's like evil seeping into your head through your ears. I'm sorry, Don Tigre. I knocked over that ashtray earlier, and... Has she got a death wish or what? Oh, right.
Huh?
Forget about it, Violetta. It is nothing.
What?
I ain't gonna get mad at you. You're too cute, you hear?
That's so unfair.
Here, have some cookies. I just baked them. And you'll need some strong espresso while you're discussing your loan. Phoenix Wright.
Yes?
You's either crazy or just plain stupid to chase after me. I worked so hard, but now you's gotta come and mess up my plan.
So it was him. He's my phony.
But I don't care. No one gets in my way.
What? I mean, excuse me?
You should have left a little girl at home, right?
I have a few things I want to ask.
Ah! No questions. This is the last time we meet.
What? Wait! Please! That was pretty weak, Nick. You waited until he was out of earshot before you shouted after him. Like you're one to talk. I didn't hear you scream, "Hold it," either.
The espresso.
Ah!
And cookies.
This woman is definitely not good for my heart. Now, what was it that the tiger called her? Violetta? Well, hello, Violetta. Tell us about the place you work. So I'm kind of curious about your company, Tender Lender.
With the warm and friendly atmosphere you'd expect from a family-sized business, a conscientious rate of interest, and an attractive repayment policy.
Why do I get the feeling the sentence is not going to end well?
We will tenderly lend you that little bit extra here at Tender Lender.
Hey, Nick, things are a bit tight for Wright & Co. at the moment, aren't they? Oh my god, no. I mean, there's that $500 you owe me from our card game, for starters. Why don't you take out a loan? Would I like to take out a loan from a place like this? Not so much. Tender lender is on your side. So, let's say I'm late with my repayment. What happens then? We'd give you more coffee. Strong coffee. Right. I think I'd rather skip town. Hey, just remember I can make strong coffee too, Nick. Strong tea as well. I'm sure you can. What happened? So, do you know about the incident we're investigating? What incident? Well, a man was poisoned in a restaurant just near here. That incident. Let me see. I was here that day with the manager. The manager being the tiger? Furio Tigre. Furious tiger, huh? Furio Tigre? So that's where the tiger thing comes from. Shinyeov's got a real name, Nick. Hurry up and find out more about him. Okay. Can you tell me more? An age question mark. Possibly part of the staff at Tender Lender, a thoroughly bitter person. Okay. Can I ask you about the tiger? I mean, Mr. Tigre. Sorry, I mean Mr. Tigre. Tigre. Cookie? Sure? How do you like my cookies? I baked them myself. Go ahead, Nick. The honor is all yours. No, ladies first, Maya. No matter how I look at this, I just don't get it. What are the tiger and the scary girl doing working together? We are lovers. Okay. That's not exactly coming across in your tone of voice. And I owe Don Tigre my life. He's the one who saved me. The tiger saved you? Please address him properly as Don Tigre. Otherwise, I'll have to... Okay, Don Tigre, of course, I'm sorry. He saved your life? I'm sure like to know how that happened. Please tell us more. I'm very frail, you see, I can tell. Just recently, I died. Once. What? You died? About 4 months ago. The doctors said to abandon all hope. I guess they were expecting her to take a boat ride across the River Styx. But Don Tigre, he saved me. He gave up everything. Everything? When I found out what he had done for me, I was happy. No offense, but I'm finding that a little hard to believe. I decided I'd pay him back with my life by serving him coffee and espresso. I still wonder about what's in her coffee. So, is that why you've got that bandage around your head? This? So what's the story with the bandage? They put it on after the operation. Operation? It's just a little injury. A little fatal injury. A fatal injury? Maya just suffered one herself by the sound of it. So that's the injury you were talking about before when you said you had died once? Okay. Four locks, huh? She really creeps me out, Nick. Same here, but we've got to find out the truth. For sure. Okay, so what is the prompt? Before anything else. You said that bandage around your head was from an operation? You also said you suffered a fatal injury to the head, correct? Yes, the operation was very difficult, apparently. Now, by fatal injury, you mean you were hurt very badly somehow, right? Did the injury in question have something to do with this? Were you crashed into with the scooter, maybe? That's the only... No. Okay. Well, donuts? Huh? I baked them myself. Homemade donuts. Have one. What's inside? Jam and... I'm sorry, but I didn't quite catch that. Thanks, but no thanks. I think I'll pass. I guess that was a flop. Okay, well... Oh, Violetta's homemade donuts, I guess. Get a donut offered to Phoenix by Viola. Viola? Okay. Okay. Article... I don't think I have the thing. No, this is all related to the kitchen. Nope, I'm not seeing anything. Okay. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. Yep. Sounds good to me, champ. Okay. Well, there's also this that we didn't examine. Let's see. This round doll thing is called a Daruma, I think. I figured I'd read a book. I figured I'd read a book or two and be more cultured, in case you were wondering. You mean you aren't making stuff up for a change? I bet you also didn't know that no matter what, he'll always right himself. Go on, Nick. Give him a good shove. Only if I feel like dying. Now, this yellow thing, this is a Japanese chess piece. I think it's a king in shogi, yeah. Not that I'm an expert or anything. I'm more of a reversey person, you know. Assuming she knows what she's talking about, these aren't exactly your typical mobster wannabe items. They're not trophies, are they? Hey, there's a piece of paper sticking out from under here. That's what I noticed. What is it? A repair bill? Looks like he did some repair work on his car. Here we go. Does he even have one? $15,000 to replace the bumper and a light. That's insane. My car's registered to the Cadaverinis. Huh? So it's not even the Tiger's car? Why would someone else's repair bill be in the Tiger's office? A car repair bill for $15,000 paid by Tigre to the Cadaverini family. Interesting. Okay. Well, I think that's going to be everything for this. I was very debating whether or not I wanted to make this a two-part investigation, but we still have a lot ahead of us here, it seems. So, thank you all for watching this episode of Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations Blind. I've been Guildmaster Wiggly. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving it a like. If you're new, consider subscribing. If you want to follow my socials or join my Discord, they're in the description. And I hope to see you all next time when we start breaking down some of these goddamn psych locks.